I love Snoop Deal, Double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the funniest impressions done by famous people. They don't necessarily need to be good. They just need to have made us laugh.
So, welcome back. You've never been on the show.
Number 30, Ryan Reynolds as Hugh Jackman.
I don't like Ryan Reynolds.
And that's another point for Ryan Reynolds in the ongoing Jackman-Reynolds feud. The famous frenemies have a long history of publicly roasting each other, owing mostly to the fictional rivalry between their superhero characters Wolverine and Deadpool.
Back in civilian life, I wear a toupee. But nobody knows. Everybody knows.
In this instance, while promoting their 2021 film Free Guy, Reynolds and his co-star Jodie Comer engaged in a game of first impressions, in which they were challenged to do their best impression of whichever name they plucked from a hat, with no rehearsal.
I can't do this.
You can. And you will.
And you will.
Wait, you're doing it right now?
Wait, you're doing it right now?
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes!
Whoa, really?
Yes!
Oh my God.
Reynolds' Jackman impression is more or less a goofy, exaggerated, generic Australian accent. But as long as he's roasting himself, we'll give him a pass. Number 29, Eric Bana as Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom, mate.
You can do Orlando Bloom?
Yeah,
No.
you guys know Orlando Bloom, right? From Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
Yeah. Hot young thing, Orlando Bloom, you know.
You may know Bana from leading tough guy roles that he played in movies like Troy, Munich, and more. But did you know that Bana got his start doing sketch comedy in his native Australia? With that in mind, it may not be entirely shocking that Bana has an uncanny knack for impressions.
Well, Orlando, he couldn't be here tonight, but he's just like spewing. I mean, he'd love to be here, Jay, you know, like, he's so excited about, it's what Ridley Scott, Morocco, and...
The Hulk star proved that on an early career episode of The Tonight Show, showing off an impression of his Black Hawk Down co-star Orlando Bloom. The show's clearly delighted audience goes wild for Bana's shockingly lived-in impression, as did everyone who's seen the clip in the years since.
I was living in New Zealand after Lord of the Rings. They had like my head on the back of a plane, like a painting of my head on the back of an Air New Zealand plane. I couldn't believe it, you know.
Number 28, The Vivian as Donald Trump.
I think Donald likes Shurin. Yes, I've heard the stories many a time.
The stories are correct, I love it. At least one bath a week.
For the uninitiated, no matter which iteration of RuPaul's Drag Race you're watching, you can always look forward to the Snatch Game, a parody of Match Game, duh, the classic game show. Whereas the original Match Game featured celebrity panelists, the Drag Race parody is a challenge for the show's contestants as a means of proving their comedy skills. In this case, by pulling out their best impressions.
It's great, that's how I keep my color.
Oh, well, Donald, if you'd like to try, just give me a call.
You're too old, honey. You're too old.
I'm single.
Too old.
I'm single.
You're
I'm
too
free
old.
on Saturday night, and I can fit my whole hand in my mouth.
The results are always a hilariously mixed bag, but on the first season of the show's UK-based spin-off, there was one clear winner, James Lee Williams, better known as the Vivian, whose spot-on impression of the 45th president gives some of the best Trump impressionists a run for their money.
Well, I just thought I'd ignore the game and just try and cover my own back.
Oh, okay.
So, all tea, no collusion.
No collusion.
Especially with Russia and definitely not with China.
Number 27, Chris Pine as Christopher Walken.
James, do you ever watch the,
Yeah, here you go. You're on our audience now.
do you ever watch the animals on the Discovery Channel, the documentaries on the Discovery Channel? You ever see the one about the lions?
Oh no, not the best Chris debate again. Although the jury is still out on who the actual best Chris is, this copycat moment from the Late Late Show makes a pretty good case that it might be Mr. Pine. No offense to Mrs. Evans, Hemsworth, or Pratt.
So there's this lion. He's the king of the jungle. They got a big mane out there.
Consummate showman Pine, after some egging on from Late Late Show host and his Into the Woods co-star James Corden, busts out his best walk-in. Admittedly, everyone has a walk-in, but Pine's absurd Discovery Channel documentary monologue is a pretty unique take on a pretty unique actor.
And the lion, she sees this, she comes over. And she starts messing with him, coming over, making trouble. Still, nothing.
Number 26, Ben Affleck as Morgan Freeman.
Hear you're great at impressions. Will you do one for us?
That is putting me in a horrible spot.
Remember our earlier criteria that the impressions on our list didn't necessarily have to be good, or like even passable? Keep that in mind when considering Ben Affleck's truly dire Morgan Freeman impression.
Those boys out there dying for you, fool. I know, because I dug the graves. And all the time I've been asking myself, when, oh Lord, when's it going to be my time? I'm not...
Affleck was promoting his directorial debut, Gone Baby Gone, alongside his brother, future Oscar winner Casey. When the younger Affleck demanded to hear Ben's attempt at mimicking Casey's Gone Baby Gone co-star, it's pretty clear that he knew what was to come. A for effort, Ben, although we have to wonder if his impression is why Freeman hasn't starred in a Ben Affleck movie since.
Morgan from Gone Baby Gone is, Now listen here, Casey. I'm not going to tell you again. No,
Morgan... Step on my lines, Casey.
Number 25, Mark Hamill as Harrison Ford.
Well, wait a second. This is right after we got out of the trash compactor. Shouldn't my hair be all wet and matted with schmutz all through it?
If you're familiar with Mark Hamill's decades of stellar voiceover work, then similarly to Eric Bana, it probably goes without saying that Hamill has a certain gift. Luke Skywalker himself demonstrated this on a 2019 appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, after the talk show host prompted him to reminisce about shooting the Star Wars films.
Hey, kid, it ain't that kind of movie.
In particular, Meyers inquired as to what it was like to work with young hotshot and famous grump Harrison Ford. Following a jokingly backhanded compliment to the quote-unquote lazy Ford, Hamill launched into a startlingly accurate impression of his frequent co-star. The force is strong with this one indeed.
If people are looking at your hair, we're all in big trouble.
And I thought, he's so right.
Number 24, Tom Hiddleston as Graham Norton.
Am I in your canon? No. I mean, I haven't. It's like I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it until I met you, but I have. Do you want me to do it? You can't. Go, try. Go.
To be clear, this isn't the last time you'll see the Loki star on our list. Nor is it the last time you'll see him doing an impression on The Graham Norton Show. In fact, it might just be from the exact same interview as this one. For now, though, take a moment to enjoy this undeniably sweet, undeniably awkward exchange between Hiddleston and Norton.
So, welcome back. You've never been on the show.
The host, clearly trying to push Hiddleston's buttons, corners the actor by inquiring if he's part of Hiddleston's repertoire of impressions. Suffice it to say, he is, and if we didn't know better, we'd think Hiddleston was gunning for Norton's job. Stay tuned for Kenneth Branagh's Ian McKellen as Gandalf impression.
You shall not pass. Wem crem non, phlegm nom, and dang dong. You will not pass. Wing dong, bang dong, column and gollum. You shall definitely not pass. That's as far as it goes. Sorry about that.
Number 23, Bryan Cranston as Kevin Hart.
And I talked to him. I said, "Are you going to go paragliding?" He goes, "No. Brian, let me tell you this, okay?"
It might seem way back in the rearview mirror for Cranston, but prior to his career-making role as Walter White in Breaking Bad, the multiple Emmy winner was a gifted comic performer, best known for his patriarchal character of Hal on Malcolm in the Middle. Having just finished shooting The Upside, a remake of the uplifting French film Intouchable, Cranston shared his experience of paragliding with his co-star Kevin Hart.
We're all gonna die. I'm just not gonna help.
Naturally, Cranston imitated the comedian in highly memorable fashion. We don't know what we're more bewildered by, the accuracy of the Breaking Bad star's impression, or that with relative ease, he's able to hit Hart's trademark high notes.
And we just raise him about 15 feet off the ground. Even that. Really? He just, 15 feet for Kevin Hart is more than 15 feet for most people.
Number 22, Robert De Niro as Jimmy Fallon.
Do you do an impersonation of me at all? Have you worked on? No.
No, I haven't, but maybe I did. I forgot.
You could try to wing it. You could try to wing it if you can go for it. I'll close my eyes.
Not unlike the aforementioned Harrison Ford, De Niro has a notorious reputation for being a talk show host's nightmare, tight-lipped and grouchy. That said, for some reason, whenever the Raging Bull and Goodfellas star appears on The Tonight Show as hosted by Jimmy Fallon, he appears to be having the time of his life. That is, in his own subtle Robert De Niro-esque way.
This is Robert De Niro. He's going to see, and he'll judge. He'll be the judge. Ready? Here we go. He's sticking his tongue out. It looks nothing like it.
Fallon offers up Roots drummer Questlove's worst ever De Niro impression. The legendary musician and Oscar-winning filmmaker lives up to the title. Soon after, when prompted to do an impression of Fallon, De Niro doesn't even need words to convey Fallon's nervous, excitable energy. Look, he has 2 Oscars for a reason. Number 21, Jamie Foxx as Donald Trump.
Trump pardoned him. We were speaking
There's
on
a lot of
trying to
great
get
people
him-
on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry, he's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time.
Appearing on the Rap Radar podcast in 2022 to promote his Netflix original horror film Day Shift, Oscar-winning actor-comedian Foxx picked a perfect time to swoop in and drop a pitch-perfect Trump impression. Foxx quietly bided his time while his Day Shift co-star Snoop Dogg shared a personal story about an associate whom Trump had pardoned.
I love Snoop Deal Double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love
People on
Death
both
Row.
sides.
I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news.
As soon as the former president's name was dropped, Foxx sprang into a never-before-heard but instantly memorable impression. Snoop, as well as the podcast's hosts, burst into hysterical, seemingly unstoppable laughter at Foxx's impeccable improv skills.
What's your favorite Death Row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the Death Row records. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he just... Excuse me.
Fake news.
Excuse me.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Number 20, Tom Hiddleston as Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. We don't know what's more impressive. The fact that Tom Hiddleston can recite the pivotal diner scene between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro from the 1995 crime film Heat from memory, or the fact that he straight up becomes both men in the process.
You do what you do. I do what I gotta do. If I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it.
With De Niro sitting right there next to him, Hiddleston can't hide behind the camera.
What if you do got me boxed in? I'm not gonna put you down.
Thankfully, his impression garnered a round of applause from the legendary actor, and it's easy to see why. Number 19, Justin Timberlake as Jimmy Fallon.
It's gotten worse?
Yeah, I think it's gotten worse.
Well,
I don't think.
I mean,
I never do that though. I don't know. I don't
I'm
remember.
getting laughs from the Roots every time I do it.
With the amount of time these 2 celebs spend together, it's no wonder they've picked up on each other's mannerisms. Timberlake stopped by Late Night with Jimmy Fallon in 2013 to promote his album The 2020 Experience, and managed to impress the audience with his impression of the late night host.
And then I said, give me 4 books to read. Give me 4 books. I said, when are you supposed to be done? He said, tomorrow.
It's not me. It's not an impression of me at all.
Come on, my man.
Despite Fallon's claims that it's gotten worse over the years, Timberlake is clearly dialed into his friend's movements, particularly when he gets frustrated.
You do this thing where you're like...
My hands are...
Yeah, your hands and you're just kind of like... Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Number 18, Drake as Lil Wayne.
Impersonations are my thing, like, you know, amongst my friends, not like in public. But I'm decent at mimicking.
In an interview with English DJ Tim Westwood, Drake refused to let the host's posing and purple shirt distract him, and proceeded to deliver a top-notch impression of Lil Wayne, also known as Wheezy, also known as Shrimp Daddy. With a throaty pitch, Drizzy knocked it out of the park with his label mate's comedic yet serious demeanor, and made sure that it was all in good fun.
Yo, Wheezy, it's been a minute. Tell us what's happening, man. Yeah. You know, I been chilling, man. You know, I just been like vibing out. You know, Carter 4 and Store. That's it.
Westwood maintained an intensely engaged presence, thus allowing his guest more freedom to hilariously clown on his good pal.
Yeah, shout out to Kobe. But yeah, you know, that's my dog. That's classic Wayne. But that's my dog. That's my brother. You know, I do it all in good fun, man.
Number 17, Anne Hathaway as Matthew McConaughey. Anne Hathaway visited Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2019 to promote her film Serenity, in which she stars opposite everyone's favorite shirtless Texan, Matthew McConaughey. Having spent a considerable amount of time with the actor, Hathaway managed to pick up on some of his unique verbal and physical habits.
Football.
I like it. I like the Tennessee Titans. I like the Patriots. God bless America.
While her inflection leaves something to be desired, the way she stares off into the distance while waxing poetic about football proves that she has the McConaughey spirit in her.
Intentionality with the football, passing it down the line. It's a great game, great invitation to the world.
Number 16, Julie Bowen as Sofia Vergara.
No, she said today, she goes, what are you going to wear for Ellen? And I said, you know, I'm going to wear, she goes, is it cocktail?
When you work side by side with someone for multiple years, it's only natural that you'll pick up on how they walk, talk, and act. This is doubly true for actors, whose job literally requires them to become someone else. This allowed Julie Bowen to learn how to mimic her Modern Family co-star Sofia Vergara so well, it's kind of scary.
I don't know why it sounds like that, but I did tell her that. And you were right. Is it cocktail? That's what she always asks. Yeah.
Bowen's Vergara impression is spot on, and her willingness to bust it out when her colleague is present is a testament to their friendship. Number 15, Dwayne Johnson as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so you're gonna be like, I was Australia, I've got to do that.
According to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the best way to get chummy with Arnold Schwarzenegger is to perfect your impression of him. The film star and one-time governor of California has one of the most unique voices in the business, which means everyone and their grandmother has come out with their version of it at one point or another.
And he caught on to it, and he was like, what is that?
What does this say?
I just surrounded by assassins.
Read it for me!
What is this?
The Rock's version involves a lot of mumbling, but generally gets the point across. Number 14, Will Ferrell as Harrison Ford. During a visit to the Graham Norton show to promote Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues, Will Ferrell and Christina Applegate both tried their hand at impersonating their co-star Harrison Ford.
He's a low-key guy.
He's like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? He's got an earring.
While Applegate's impression is more of a playful caricature, Ferrell fully commits to the bit, doing an impressive job of capturing Ford's curmudgeonly demeanor.
I killed 4 men in Okinawa. WW2. And that was 2 weeks ago.
Ferrell even does a decent job of getting Ford's voice right, much to the delight of the crowd.
So what are we
That's
doing?
it.
Is it true that he didn't bother to... What's going on here?
Number 13, Denzel Washington as Jay-Z. So, apparently Denzel Washington can do it all. During a visit to the Queen Latifah show in 2014, the two-time Oscar winner discussed his friendship with Jay-Z, even mentioning how he gifted Jigga Man a few lyrics while the two were in the studio one time.
Whoa. So he's like, so what you think, D? I was like, play that again.
Of course, the best part of the interview is when Washington seamlessly slips into an impersonation of Hova, complete with childish giggles and a version of the rapper's unmistakable way of speaking.
And he's, you know how he talk. Yeah, D, I'm gonna play this for you, D.
Number 12, Anna Kendrick as Kristen Stewart. Some impressions are so good, they're scary. Take Anna Kendrick's Kristen Stewart. During an interview with Jimmy Fallon, Kendrick transformed into the Twilight Star, perfectly capturing her awkward mannerisms and nervous speaking style.
Prom. Dancing. Not such a good idea for me.
What really sells this one is the uncanny way Kendrick manipulates her lips to look more like her subject. Kendrick claims she's done the impression for Stewart and that the actress admitted it was on point.
I did it to her, and she was like, oh man, I do that with my mouth. And I was like, you're doing it now, I know.
Honestly, once Kendrick starts her impression, it's easy to forget she isn't Kristen Stewart.
The Bellas are out of college, and they go on a USO tour, and there's like, hilarity ensues, so.
Oh my gosh.
Number 11, Jay Moore as Christopher Walken. With its unique cadence and fluctuating pitch, Walken's inflection is unlike any other.
Cream on it. Good. Put some on your head. Your tongue would slap your brains out trying to get to.
While many have replicated the actor's manner of speech, including Bradley Cooper,
because he's not the normal guy who's like, hey, how you doing? It's not like that. He just sort of sits there in the makeup chair and he's like, pineapple. I like to eat it. And I'm like,
Few knock it out of the park quite like Jay Moore. The comedian doesn't impersonate Walken, he becomes Walken.
Wow, I'll jump and beat you to the punch. It's good that you're here. 101 ESPN St. Louis Sports Station.
When Moore sat down with ESPN prior to Super Bowl 45, he leapt at the opportunity to show off his Walken and absolutely nailed it.
My Christopher Walken impression is one that follows really no pattern at all. It's its own entity. It's a dangling participle.
Number 10, Simon Helberg as Nicolas Cage. While this Big Bang Theory star has a slew of top-notch celebrity impressions in his repertoire, his Nick Cage is on a whole other level.
Dave, we have to have a serious talk.
During a visit to Late Show with David Letterman, Helberg busted out the ultimate party trick. For a brief moment, Simon Helberg ceases to exist, and the world is temporarily populated by not one, but two Nicolas Cages.
You know, you asked me to be on your show, but I don't know, you didn't tell me the temperature was going to be Arctic!
From the way he tenses up his body to the nasally voice and dramatic outburst, Helberg has clearly practiced this one in front of a mirror. Number 9, Dwayne Johnson as Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart as Dwayne Johnson.
Hey, what's up, man? All right, cool. Good to see you, Rock. All right, what we got here?
When you get two celebs with as much combined charisma as these to impersonate each other, the results are obviously going to be hilarious. In 2016, Lad Bible got Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart to participate in a little role reversal, with both actors choosing to go completely over the top in their impersonations of the other.
That was the one I was just making everybody laugh. I was the one who I would throw my voice. I would throw my voice and be like, hey, he did the thing, and then he get into
Johnson and Hart have a ball, giggling like a couple of schoolboys at each other's parodies. We think it's safe to say this one is a tie.
let's say we gotta wait, right? You're gonna pick it up. 9 times out of 10, you can't do a set with it.
Number 8, Jamie Foxx as John Legend.
John Legend singing the Toys R Us jingle.
Wheel of Musical Impressions is a recurring segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon that requires guests to impersonate a random singer to the tune of a random song. Each of Jamie Foxx's impressions is hilarious, but his version of John Legend singing the Toys R Us jingle is truly a sight to behold.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Foxx commits completely, dropping his voice an octave or two in order to sound more like the Grammy-winning singer. We think if Toys R Us still existed, they would have their newest spokesman.
Maybe if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Number 7, Benedict Cumberbatch as multiple celebrities. As if we needed another reason to love this immensely talented British actor, here comes a clip of him busting out a trio of spot-on impressions. Cumberbatch kicks things off with an Alan Rickman impersonation, no easy feat, and knocks it out of the park.
To do an Alan Rickman, yeah.
Could we trouble you for a little of your Rickman?
What would you like me to say to you?
He then seamlessly transitions into David Tennant for a moment, before finishing things off with an impersonation of the man sitting next to him, host Jonathan Ross.
I'll do a little bit of you, though. Roger Wabbit, Wham Wow, Richmond Common, Waggadley.
Talk about a chameleon. Number 6, Matt Damon as Matthew McConaughey. What kind of imagery does the name Matthew McConaughey inspire? Well, you're probably thinking bongos, shirtless summer days, and long stares into the night sky.
How you doing?
During numerous appearances on Late Show with David Letterman, Matt Damon proved capable of combining the essentials for a solid McConaughey impression while demonstrating a masterful command of his fellow actors' vocal registry.
Mr. Soderbergh, today's scene, I think, would be a good opportunity for me to take my shirt off.
You might say the collective performances are a how-to for any aspiring McConaughey impressionist. Engage the audience, reference Texas, and always talk about taking your shirt off. Practice makes perfect.
If I win that Oscar this year, I'm gonna go over to Sochi, talk to that president they have over there. And me and him are going to take our shirts off.
Number 5, Bradley Cooper as Owen Wilson.
I care desperately about what I do. Do I know what product I'm selling? No. Do I know what I'm doing today? No. But I'm here, and I'm going to give it my best shot.
Some of our greatest actors have the strangest of voices, including Owen Wilson. He doesn't exactly utilize his entire mouth when speaking, or talk from deep within, but rather communicates from one central region with a hushed tone.
Please stop belittling me.
Bradley Cooper superbly demonstrated this vocal style of speech on Inside the Actors Studio in a short yet remarkable impression.
Owen's like, Claire's mom made me feel her hooters.
Owen Wilson doesn't speak long sentences. It's always a rat-a-tat-tat delivery, and Cooper simply killed it. Number 4, Alec Baldwin as Tracy Morgan.
Be me now. I only act out because I want your love. Dynamite!
It's always a special moment when a comedic actor impersonates a friend, and Alec Baldwin brought the goods for his Tracy Morgan impression on Conan.
Claire Copperthwaite is our script supervisor, and Claire's right there, and Tracy's on, and Tracy will go, yeah, so anyway, I want you, and Claire will go, I got it.
First, Baldwin set the stage with rich descriptions of an early morning memory, as an exhausted Morgan admired the performance skills of the Jackson 5. Although Baldwin's impression was brief, it highlighted the hard emphasis on a single word, and Tracy's refusal to acknowledge when he forgot his lines. Bravo, Mr. Baldwin. Although, we can't forget about Tina Fey's equally hilarious impression either.
Jack Human, the dude who was Wolverine. Like, Hugh Jackman?
Number 3, Tom Hiddleston as Owen Wilson as Loki. Here's another Owen Wilson impression, but with a twist. While appearing at the Australian Film Festival Popcorn Taxi, Tom Hiddleston was asked to deliver his fantastic take on Owen Wilson's voice, but as the Marvel character Loki.
I said.
After a few self-empowering words, Hiddleston accepted the challenge and warped into the bumbling actor.
No, is not this simpler? Is this not your natural state?
While the vocal impression isn't as refined as Bradley Cooper's take, the overall mannerisms conveyed a man highly dedicated to the craft of personal mockery.
For God's sake, just, kneel.
Number 2, Ariana Grande as Celine Dion. In her first talking appearance on a late-night talk show, the former Victorious star briefly played nervous before grabbing the mic and nailing one of the finest impressions ever seen on late-night television. Guided by the husky baritone vocals of Jimmy Fallon, Ariana Grande closed her eyes and let the spirit of Celine Dion fill her soul.
Certain as the sun.
Certain as the sun, baby.
And by that we mean she exaggerated each and every lyric with creative mumbo-jumbo. This impression is all about the ad-libs, and Ms. Grande stunned millions by achieving the French-Canadian's unique tone.
They're sweet and strange, finding you can change.
As the cherry on top, Ariana spoke to the audience in character, and closed with a soft chest thump.
Thank you, Jimmy! Shall we go for it? Okay! That was great!
That Celine is going to love that.
Thank you!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Christina Aguilera as Britney Spears. Ah, the wheel of musical impressions. The highly contrived Tonight Show segment designed to make viewers believe everything is random. Even so, it's a fantastic bit that allows guests to showcase their hidden talents. When Christina Aguilera appeared on Jimmy Fallon's show, she interpreted the distinct voice of Cher.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Before singing This Little Piggy as former Mickey Mouse Club castmate Britney Spears. And, well, it was breathtaking.
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home.
Meaning, Aguilera sucked out every breath and took her time finding the otherworldly pitch of the Princess of Pop.
When we all the way home.
Seems like Xtina's got a thing for impressions. Just check out some more of her celebrity impersonations, including another one of Cher and Brit Brit for a digital exclusive for The Voice.
Like Sheldon?
Shelton.
Who's Blake Sheldon? Let me try it. Oh my god, again!
Can you do any celebrity impressions? Let us know in the comments below.